Hello, my Geminis, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie, and I am Debbie. I have done my overview where I talk about it's time to get moving and why my videos are a little bit late, but I am reading for June 9th through the 15th, and of course, happy birthday, my Geminis. Now remember, as always, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. We do have Mercury moving into your sign, which is always very interesting. A lot of communication, interesting news, interesting things happening. Mercury does have electronic energy too. It is very fast energy, but a lot of it has to do with your communication and what you're trying to express. Mercury likes to be in Gemini. So we have that Pluto thing going on. So there is changes happening. So now let's go on. Two cards have fallen out, or they flipped over. Let's see. Holy Spirit, what do you want to say? What would be edifying for our Geminis? What would be edifying? If you're working on a project, your project is going to be very successful, especially during this week. If you're working on a project, put your all into it, continue to put your focus into it, but it's going to be a very successful project. It's going to have a very successful outcome. So whatever you're working on, expect success, okay? So let's see what we've got going on here. Alrighty. So now, we'll move our other cards out of the way. All right, so this one's reversed, so strong energy. These are the two that fell out, so these two also have strong energies. We have a 9 and an 8. So 9 is, let's wrap it up. You've got everything you need. All you have to do now is just put it together. You just have to make things, you have to just put the pieces together. So it's kind of like you're making a cake, or you're baking, or you're making a meal. You've got all your ingredients. Just follow the recipe and you will do great with it. However, my Geminis, and again, I'm kind of getting this with the 8 of Earth, you don't always like to just follow the recipe. Sometimes you like to add a little bit of your personality into it. You like to add a little bit more into it. So go ahead, do that, because this is yours. Again, if we go back to that project, this is your creation. This is your baby. This is something that you yourself, it's almost like you've cradled it since it was just that little thought, and now it's coming to fruition. So something is growing, something is coming to maturity, something is being like I said, it's your baby. Let it fly. You've now brought it to where it needs to be. So the 9 of Earth, again, Earth energy is our Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. I did talk about Taurus in the beginning, in the other video. So we do have a lot of Taurus energy right now. We do have Jupiter in Taurus right now. So cling on to that hope, and just kind of say, this is what's happening. Your money, your job, your money, job, your wealth, things like that. This is a good energy. Now, in some ways, the 9 of Earth, when I see the 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Earth, it's kind of like when we have the 9 of Cups, which is the wish card. This is things actually happening on the Earth, coming into the reality of Earth. So let's see. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Now we get the 8 of Earth. So 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. And again, we have that Earth. So something that has been, coming from the mind, coming from your thoughts. Something is coming to fruition. It's like now is a time for you to see it happen, for you to be able to feel it, touch it. It's coming into the reality, this reality, okay? This dimension. The 8 of Earth basically says you're ready. You've got everything you need. Now it's time for you to see the completion, for you to see what you have birthed. Okay. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So, it's kind of like you see it now, it's happening. You're going to actually, it's almost like a springboard that's going to take you to that next step. to bring you, to make it even better. So I would think this is very entrepreneurial energy. This is very, again, it's a project you've been working on. It's coming to its completion. It's coming to its conclusion. And all you can do now is then let this happen. You can still put the energies to, to make it happen the right way. And then it just opens doors for you. Next card, reversed again, the Knight of Earth. So you have all this earth energy here, which is lovely. So the Knight's underlying energy, though, to me, is fire. That is our Leo, our Sagittarius, and our Aries. Now, let's see. Leo is the one that has Venus and Mars in it right now. It's around the corner. Leo is being activated. Leo, it's very committed, very passionate, very loyal energy. But again, we have that earth energy overlying it too. So the Knight sees what needs to be done, says, I am going to do this, and then makes, this is now, the Knight doesn't just rush into anything. And that is one thing for you, my Geminis, to be just really careful with, or just be very aware of. So as things are happening, as your project is, keep an eye on it. Watch for it. Watch for the moment, because you will take it to that next step. Again, I'm getting this, just kind of letting you know. You will take it to that next step. The plan will unfold for you. I also want to tell whoever it is that dreams that they need to start writing down their dreams, because, keep a pad there. And, especially when, so when it wakes you up, and it's kind of like that wake up at that, that 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock, hour when it's, or after maybe a couple of hours of sleep, and you wake up and you're like, why did I wake up? It's basically kind of like your angels are saying to you, hey, get up. You need to, what you just experienced, you need to write it down, because you need to look at it during the daytime, okay? So there's something about this Knight of Earth. There's something about you have to wake up, you have to write things down, and you'll understand it more in the morning, or at least 2 days later, okay? But the Knight of Earth is dedicated, goes after what he wants, but he's not necessarily galloping. He's watching, and then once he understands what it needs to be done, he takes it to that next step. So the Knight of Earth is loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. So let me see if I can get this focus. Oh, my autofocus is out. I'm sorry. When I changed over, I didn't put that back on. Time to buckle down and get things done. Okay, let's go on to our John Holland, Psychic and Tarot. Okay, what else? Anything else for our Geminis? Yeah, again, I kind of feel there's a sense of major completion happening this week. It doesn't, but it's like, okay, this is it now. It just opens that door for that next step for you. Again, write down your dreams. Write down those thoughts that you're like, I have no idea why I'm even having this. Okay, so now we come to a decision. We come to a decision. The decision. So we have a 2. 2, and this jumped out, and this also was upside down. So 2 is choices, decisions, partnerships. This is the 2 of air. This would be the 2 of swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We know, again, Pluto changing. You have to make, are you going to take that risk? And again, it's not so much of it's more of a calculated step. Again, it's a calculated step. But then this is where your 2 little angels, your 2 little ones on your shoulder, oh, Gemini, I want you to do this. Gemini, no, don't do this. The thing about this, the 2 of swords, is you do know the answer. You do know what you're being called to do. But it may be taking you out of your comfort zone. It may be taking you to a place that you'd rather not go to. Sometimes, again, sometimes it's just easier to let things happen. I'm not quite sure where we're going to go with this. The thing about the 2 of swords, the 2 of air energy, the mental conflict is there. You do know what needs to be done. You do know. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Trust your inner voice. Okay? Unless it's telling you to take a major risk, which I know I'm not going to tell you to do. I'm not telling you to quit your job. Not telling you to, break up a relationship. So I'm not saying that there, but this does have a sense of what needs to be done, what needs to be said. Maybe this also has something to do with Mercury going into Gemini. Okay, so maybe it's kind of a I may know what to do, but not everybody's going to listen. It might even be that too. It just is that, do I have to do this? You've got all this beautiful earth energy saying you're ready, believe in yourself. Maybe this is a sense of insecurity. Maybe this is a sense of not having the confidence. Okay, but pray, meditate, ask God's source what you should do. Ask your angels, ask your spirit guide. Okay, let's see what Angels of Abundance, right? That's the name of these. Yes, Angels. Is it Angels of Abundance? Let's see what we have here for our Geminis. What do we have for our Geminis? What do you want to say to our Geminis? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Okay, this one is also reversed. Oh. Donations, tithing, and charitable works. Maybe you need to ask for some help. It's okay to ask for help here too, but donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organization and people who spiritually support and inspire you. And know that your generosity will be returned to you many-fold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, and other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. Interesting. Not sure why we're not having our focus there. Again, like I said, there was so much going on with this. I just have to get all my settings together. Alrighty, my Geminis, let's see what Emily Anderson Crystal deck has for my Geminis, and then we will, so get your questions, because then we'll go to the angel answers. Angel answer, right? That's what I said, answers from angels, angels answers. Let's see. What crystal or energy for our Geminis do we have here? Here we go. Azurite. Okay. Oh my goodness. Divine guidance, stillness, new connections, astral travel. I think that might be why I'm telling you to write down those dreams and those just strange thoughts that you may kind of like, well, I wonder why that popped into my brain. Okay, let's see what we have here now. Okay, so get your answers, remember, or get your questions. Remember, this is when I say it doesn't always give us the answer we want. So don't make any life decisions, but ask your questions. Okay, we got a couple that have just fallen out of the deck. So ask your questions. My Geminis. First card is Abundance. Abundance. And I don't like my focus. There we go. Here we go. Abundance. Next card. Trust. Oh, that could be that mental conflict too. Trust. Did that answer your questions? Okay, my Geminis. Wonder if that answered. Let me know. Sorry again. We will just keep working on this computer and getting the videos out. Anyway, my Geminis, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please, please, please do the like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. Also, if you are watching me on Rumble, do the same. And, of course, Rumble me. Happy birthday, my Geminis. As always, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.